Okay, hello for those of you on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Rumble and Twitch and everywhere else. Hello to you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Howdy tooty. Howdy doody tutti fruity to ya. Yeah, we are getting ready to rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's go live now on Spreaker in 3, 2, 1. All right, folks, now we are live everywhere. So here we go, folks. I was going to say happy Friday. I swear today has been a long day. Well, thank you there, Kula. It has been a long. But anyway, we're here, you're here, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters, folks. Okay, I appreciate you guys being here on this beautiful Saturday. Beautiful Saturday. It is open mic Saturday. We'll see how things go. I might later on, when everything close out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everybody else, Spreaker, I might stay on TikTok for a little bit and perhaps maybe bring people on. I very rarely do that, primarily because it's just, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Okay, folks, if you want to go to my website because you're really bored and you have nothing else better to do and you want to find something that'll put you to sleep, Bishop James Long, bishopjameslong.com. There you go. I'm telling you, you go to that site, it's like, anyway, I do the best I can. So bishopjameslong.com. There you go. Bishopjameslong, LONG.com. By the way, boys and girls, if you want to learn demonology, angelology, paranormal studies, and genealogy, if you want to learn and you want to learn for free, I have the answer for you. Why not take a class from somebody who actually has been in the paranormal field for a long time, who's actually worked cases, who is an exorcist, and you can take them for free, absolutely free of charge. So here, how do you do this? Well, it's a good question, and I'm glad you asked. Go to bishopjameslong.com. Click on the class link. If you click on the class link, just scroll on down. There you go. You'll see the links. They're right there for you. And they're on a private Facebook page, but I don't even know why I even have it private anymore. But anyway, if you just click the links and go there, and maybe I'll figure a way to open it up so that I don't have to keep. I don't know how to do it. I'm doing good at just pushing buttons, even though Miss Wilma pushes my buttons every time. But we'll talk about that in just a second. So anyway, if you want to learn those, just go ahead and try it. BishopJamesLong.com. Click on the class link, scroll down, and there's 4 classes right there. Just click the link, and you have them for free. The USOCC wants to do this for you guys, and I want to do it for you. It's my work, and it's my gift to the community. I believe in education. I love education, and so if I can give back, this is what I want to do. This is. One day when the good Lord calls me home, when I'm Miss Wilma's age at 105, I want people to look back and say, you know what, he was a good guy. He helped people. He taught people free education. This is what I want my legacy to be. So, when I'm 125, like Miss Wilma, there's a long legacy, a long legacy. And it's true. It's true. Miss Wilma is so old, she used to babysit Baby Yoda. I'm telling you. Folks, I'm not kidding you. It's a true story. True, baby Yoda. Sorry, it's a Star Wars. If you want to go to the church's website, usocc.org. That is the church's website, usocc.org. Now, keep in mind, my friends, tomorrow we're going to have a Bible study. And that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't worry, I will, after this show is over, then I'll go back into our program and I'll put it in there, and then you'll be able to see that it has been put. I don't know how to make an event. I need to do that. People keep telling me, please make an event so it reminds people. I don't know how to do all that. I know how to do it on TikTok, but I don't know how to do the put it on Facebook and make an event. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't, and I apologize for that. So, the Miss Wilma, the baby said, "Jesus, don't be silly." No, she didn't babysit Jesus. Get it straight. She babysit Moses. Okay, so really, if you're going to have a biblical, Moses. Let's be fair. Jesus, she's not that young. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. So there we go, guys. There we go. And by the way, Adam. That's right. He was thought it was an Adam. That's true. Adam. Yeah, baby said Adam. Okay, yeah, we're ready. We're ready to. We're already going. You guys are tearing it up already. Now, by the way, now listen, guys. Okay, for the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes, we just have a good time. We joke. We laugh. We try to put a smile on your face. I'm not picking on Miss Wilma. I'm not being mean to Miss Wilma or Miss Judy Ann. They're not being mean to me. We're just goofing off. We're just having a fun conversation. And we just want to put a smile on your face, because you know what? Life is so dang stressful as it is. It truly is very stressful. And we just need to, have a little bit of the fun times. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do. So far, it looks like TikTok is being good. Okay. So, Jax, I tell you what, do me a favor, Jax, or moderators that are in the TikTok. If it becomes problematic, just put it in all caps, sub chat only. Just keep putting it until it gets my attention. Hopefully we don't have to do that. Hopefully, because I want everybody to be able to chat. So let's just just chill, just be nice. And by the way, I want to thank all the moderators for the platform that we have. They are so loyal, truly are. They are so loyal, and I appreciate that a lot. I do. I appreciate that so much, because they're here Sunday, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. That's a lot to ask. That is a lot to ask of people, and I'm fully aware of that. Fully aware. And I am so grateful that they're here, they're giving their time, their energy, they're trying to make things peaceful and quiet, and just be nice to people, and just nice. That's asking a lot. 2 hours on Sunday, sometimes hour and a half on Wednesday, 2 hours on Friday, Saturday. That's a lot. So I truly appreciate that very, very much. That's very kind. And so thank you, moderators. Thank you for being here. And by the way, one more thing. Thank you, Judy Ann. One more thing. TikTok. If you guys offer gifts to me during the live, if I don't thank you, first of all, I apologize. And that's only because I have the show on 2 different computers. And so sometimes I won't be able to see it over here. So if I don't thank you individually, my apologies. Thank you very much. I sincerely thank you. And thank you for sharing. And right now we have 33,000 likes already on TikTok. So we are tearing it up, and we appreciate everybody doing that. So thank you guys very much. Oh, no. It was too early. Too early. But that's okay. I was hoping to keep talking. Yeah, well, I don't know about Miss Judy Ann, but I know Miss Wilma. Okay, hello, ladies. How y'all doing?
Hi, Bishop Long. Hi, everyone. And I'm not that old. I'm only 69. And for years, I used to babysit 39 babies. I raised 39 babies.
39
so
babies?
I'm not that old.
You had 39 babies?
Yeah, I raised 39 babies.
Sorry.
I used to love babysitting. So my health got bad.
Folks, I'm gonna on TikTok. I have to put this little thingy-majig here on top on this, so it might go, make a noise like Miss Wilma does in the morning. So just bear with me for a second, because I gotta put this little. Sorry. Okay, now Miss Wilma has no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. Hello, Miss Judy Ann.
Am I squishing again?
No, you're not. Oh, you're squishing again. Hello, Miss Judy Ann. How are you?
Hello, Your Grace, and hello everybody that's saying hi to me in the chat room. We have the best viewers. We have the best participants.
They are. We rock. We rock. This community is a rock and roll community. You know what I mean? And we speak the truth. We speak the truth. We speak love. We speak compassion. We speak the truth that, well, quite honestly, that anybody here likes Donny Osmond? Anybody? No? Nope. Anybody? Nobody? Nope. Thank you very much. So that's why we have.
Everybody saying, "Hey, Donny."
Okay, Wilma, check your hearing aid. Check the hearing. Check the batteries. Check those batteries there, Sunshine, because the studio audience just said no.
No, we don't start picking on Donnie.
No, well, yeah. Oh, poor Wilma already. Goodness
Kind of better singer than
gracious.
that. I tell you what.
Well, I mean, it's a shame that Miss Priscilla Presley, that she didn't.
Don't get me started on that little heifer.
You know what? Oh, that heifer.
Wow.
You like Priscilla. She's so prissy. You need to be.
I'm sorry.
And you whine so much for an exorcist. Come on, you need to man up.
I need a man up. Is it? Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa! Back that train.
Yeah, I mean,
Back
yeah.
the train
I'm
up,
not
sister.
backing the train up. I'm not backing the train up.
I need a man up.
For
Is
an
that what you said?
exorcist who is not
Look
afraid of the worst of demons
Mm.
and these haunted houses and all this other stuff, he's always whining about us, Wilma. And I just think he needs to be a little bit more, I don't know, manly. He needs to suck it up.
Let me explain how man.
I love you.
Wait, whoa!
Sweetheart.
Wait! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Dad,
Oh, excuse you.
Let me. I'm very manly. I'm very manly. You know how manly I am?
Manly. How manly are you?
I have the manly man snacks. The manly man snacks right here. Manly man. It's not funny, Miss Wilma.
What?
Well, that's that. It's a man snacks right here. That is exactly Miss Wilma. That's not funny. This is how manly I am, everybody. Do you see
Man
that?
snacks.
I have my testosterone
Man
is
snacks.
5,000 because
Okay.
I have man snacks. Let me
You have man snacks.
that's why my testosterone level is 5,000. No, that's not. We're serious. I'm being serious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, well, hold on. And
Oh, you need to eat more of them.
I'm going to let me show you how
What's
manly.
in your little man?
Look at
What's
this,
in your
everybody.
little snack box there?
Man snack. It says man snacks. I know it's backwards on TikTok, but man snacks. Don't be jelly. Don't
Man
be
snacks.
and it has.
Well, what's in that little snack there?
Well, let me show you. Oh,
What have you got that there in?
excuse me.
What,
This
yeah,
is
what
not
that
funny.
there
This
say?
is serious. This is serious
Uh,
high
Bishop,
testosterone level
what
driven.
hurt
This is
Yeah,
serious.
what's in there?
I'm hold on.
Bishop, perhaps you should open it and eat some then and become more manly
I-
right
I-
before our eyes.
If I become any more manly, I mean Arnold Schwarzenegger would be embarrassed. But let me just share you. Look at this. Look at this manly. Look at this manly. Look at that. That's manliness. This is manliness, everybody. I've got
Judy Ann,
See, this is
honey,
fun.
I love
This is-
you so much.
this is look at this.
Back at you, Wilma. I love
This
you
is-
too.
this
We
is-
make a good team together with him.
Excuse me.
We do, and we do love him, but
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't want people to know that. We
Yeah,
want
we
to thump
do
on him a
love
little.
Bishop Long, everybody.
So this means we can't call him Priscilla because he's eating man.
I mean
snacks.
manliness. So
That's
this is
right.
water crackers. Water crackers. That's what I have in here. Some good old water crackers and some cheese. Cheese. Look at that. Now this is good stuff.
Oh,
Cheese
cheese.
and some other cheese. See, Miss Wilma can't have cheese because it gives her gas. So here's cheese right here.
Me too.
She gives her really.
I had a piece of that
Shoo, let me
thing
tell you
that-
something. I mean, she just shoots right to the moon. And some manly man sausage. This is a manly man beef summer sausage. And here's
I had cheese on my fish sandwich. Thank you. very
I know that's why this is smellophone, and I wish you'd open the window. And here's another tomato. This is a very good sausage as well. And this is also one more. Look at this sausage, folks. This is manly man. This is manly stuff. Okay, ladies, this is serious.
Yeah.
This is not play. This is not playtime. Okay, it's not playtime. This is
I'm
serious.
sorry.
So, but in
Say so.
well, in all seriousness, I do want to actually Judy Ann sent this to me because I love like little snacks like this. And yes, I love things like this. So thank you very much, Miss Judy Ann. And I know you guys are just jealous. You guys can't have them. You can't have any because this increases your testosterone to 5,000 like mine is. And so you can't have that.
Oh,
You can't have it.
Okay. Wilma, do you know what Bishop Long told me before the show?
True.
What's that, honey?
he asked me, he says, do you know what the number one benefit of being a man is? That my cute little butt will never be part of a job interview.
What?
Excuse me. No.
Yeah.
No. Of course I will be a
Yes.
part of a job interview. I'm the man. I will actually be giving the interview. Thank you very much. Thank you. I will be giving the interview. Thank you. Thank you.
No.
Appreciate that.
No.
What's-
We're going to get the good parts tonight. We're going to get the clap.
What you're not getting the claps. You're no. You can just say whatever you want to, Miss Wilma. It ain't gonna work. It ain't going to work, Miss Wilma. Are you done?
Wilma, we're going to get beat up tonight. You know that.
We've already started, honey, of course.
That's very true. Miss Wilma, it's true, folks. It really is. And I'm telling you, Miss Wilma is cray. So for those of you who have just tuned in, you know, I'm just giving you heads up. I'm
Mhm.
just giving you heads up, guys. So, you know, one thing about Miss Wilma, she is truly so old. She has stopped lying about her age, and she's actually starting to brag about it. I mean, when you get that old, it's like, okay, now it's time to start bragging.
No,
What?
no. Hey, no,
What do you
no.
mean? What do you mean?
Oh, my stars.
Hey, Wilma, we've got people cheering for us. Grounded by Nature says they're clapping for us, ladies. Jane says don't give up. Tracy Ann says get in, ladies.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I've got a
You
lot
guys
about that.
so very much. I can't.
Yes, thank you.
I can't see. Thank you, Judy Ann, for telling me, honey, because I can't see.
Right,
know,
I will let you know. Oh,
Thank
these people
you.
are
Thank
so
you all.
supportive. They're
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah. Okay.
Because we're being abused by the man in black.
First of all, I have blue. I have a blue shirt on, so I know that you're colorblind, but I have a blue shirt on there, princess. So nice try.
It's the lilac. No,
Hmm?
Oh,
it's
Judy Ann, the
lilac.
man in black. Oh, honey, he's so handsome. The man in black, Johnny Cash. Woo-hoo!
Oh, Johnny Cash.
See, these are
Yeah,
terrible.
the man in black. Baby. Johnny Cash. Woo-hoo!
Are you done? Are you done? Okay, so you just remember my testosterone level is 5,000. So you better stop. You better stop harassing me. Okay, I'm a
Yeah.
professional. I'm a professional push buttoner person. I mean, so you just relax. You relax. You know what, Miss?
Go ahead.
You know, there are some people that are Leos. Some people are.
Michael Mars.
Hello.
Hello.
I mean,
how you doing? I'm
yeah,
doing fine. How you doing?
Hold on. Do you know what a Leo is and a Capricorn and an Aries? You know what that is, man. Those are zodiac signs, right, Miss Wilma? Are you aware of that?
Yes, I'm Aquarius.
Well, no, you're not. You're so old. Your zodiac sign is historical. Oh, that's good. That was a good one.
Historical.
That was a good one.
Historical.
Ow.
How many?
That was, huh?
How many people out there? I was curious. How many people out there are Scorpios? I'm a Scorpio. Some people think that's a big deal, but I'm actually kind of mild mannered.
I'm sorry. You're
Aren't I,
what?
Bishop?
I'm sorry. You're what? I'm sorry.
Mild mannered.
I'm
Aren't
sorry.
I?
I'm sorry. Who?
Me?
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly when we
Yay.
need to do this. Mild manner.
Chrissy
Anybody?
and Bill.
No. Yeah, even
Chrissy, Bill, and Roy are great. Ashley. We have some Scorpios.
Nope.
Yay.
Nope.
Okay.
Mild manner, Myra. Okay, folks. Yeah, for paranormal demonology questions, we're not talking demonology paranormal right now. We'll get into that a little later on. I'm always here answering paranormal questions, demonology questions. Right now, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. That's what we're doing. What are you laughing for, Miss Wilma? This is, folks, this is what happens. This is why I mean, she just starts laughing historically. This is what, I mean, just
You have the
hysterically.
baby going, and you know you can't get that baby going. It gets me going.
Well, you better be careful. Otherwise,
I laugh. I hear babies cry. Come on.
otherwise I'll play the baby. Yeah, that's right.
Baby, for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, if I play a baby crying, I'm telling you, get your little napkins out, and Miss Woman's going to be laughing or crying right with the baby, right with the
I
baby.
agree. We need some of Wilma's moonshine.
Yeah,
You need to share
yeah.
that moonshine with us.
Yes, I agree.
Honey, I don't have any. I never drink a lick in my life.
You don't have any because you drink it all. Mhm. That's a true story.
But you eat chocolates. You eat chocolate.
She's actually
Right?
she's been doing good.
That's kind of her trick food.
Yeah, but she's been doing
No,
good
I
with
haven't had
sweets.
sweets since June the 5th. I haven't had no sweets since June the 5th.
That's true. You certainly have not put any. You have not personally put sweets in your mouth. You have not done it, but I know who did. Is your boyfriends. That's exactly. Especially when they come over and they're like, oh, would you like some chocolate covered strawberries? Miss
Oh,
Wilma.
no.
Yeah, Miss Wilma was at Walmart the other day, and let me tell you what she did.
I haven't been to Walmart in 3 weeks.
Okay,
The only one I've been at doctors. That's as far as I've been.
Excuse me. You're-
Walmart.
you're interrupting the story. You're interrupting story. For I was rudely interrupted. For I was rudely interrupted. Miss Wilma went to a Walmart the other day, and she saw a guy, and now he had his own scooter. I mean, this was his top-notch scooter. So Wilma just went, "Oh, hello, you." And she went over to him and she says, "So what type of wheels are on those scooter?" And he said, "I don't know, honey. You want to find out?" And she hopped off her scooter, the Walmart scooter, and jumped right on his scooter. And they were running all over Walmart. I mean, they went everywhere. I mean, they were going from the entertainment section to the Christmas section, everywhere. And then, of course, when Miss Wilma got back to her Walmart cart, she was like, "Oh, I just need a real strong man to help me because I gotta buy." Now, Wilma, you don't deny it. Don't deny it, Miss Wilma. That's not.
Julianne, I got a question to ask you, honey.
Okay, shoot. I mean, that's probably not. Wow.
If you open up your front door, you're going to see James's nose at your door because he just told me that lie.
That's not true. That's not true. That's
At your door.
not true. That is not. That is not true. That is not true.
Yeah. His nose, that little Pinocchio, his nose at your door.
Oh,
No, that is so not true.
he's been telling me all about you. You know, you show that man your scooter, and he shows you hers. His, and you guys are comparing scooters at Walmart. You forget all about shopping.
That's true.
Okay,
Have-
she's really my side girl.
Have you ever heard that song? She thinks my tractor is sexy or something. I don't know what it. Well, she goes and she looks for scooters.
Oh.
She checks out the guys with scooters. If they own their own scooters, Miss Wilma's going right to them. I mean, they especially.
Oh,
Yeah. She's like, I need a hero.
she thinks my scooter's sexy.
She thinks my
Okay.
scooter's sexy. It's true.
I do want
That's
to
cute.
say this
Uh-oh.
about Michael Mars.
Oh, for crying out!
If you love Michael Mars,
Yeah.
but if you're scared of Michael Mars like I am, where you can go to YouTube or Google and type in funny Michael Mars. He is hilarious. I love him. If this Michael Mars ever makes a movie, I want to go see him. He's funny. He acts like he's so scared, but he's scared of his own shadow. And look at the screen with the white face with his mouth wide open. He's also with Michael Mars. And then the guy with the fingers, the scissors on his hand. They're all three
Pretty
make
cool,
videos together.
It's
See,
terrible,
I love
terrible.
watching them.
Terrible.
But it is so funny. I love them.
It's blasphemy that you have Michael Myers running around scared. This is Michael Myers. Michael Myers.
Funny. I love it. I'm scared of the real Michael Mars. I don't
She
like
is.
scary movies.
Michael Mars.
But there's
Michael
no
Mars. Yeah, Michael. It's
Are
Michael
we talking
Mars.
we're talking about the Austin Powers Michael Myers. Is that correct?
Oh, good. You know what, folks? I've done it.
Michael
That's
Mars
it. I'm
funny,
done. That's it. That's really seriously.
He does a movie called Scream.
really. Did you say
Michael
Austin
Mars does the movie
Powers?
Scream.
Michael Myers. Michael Myers. Halloween. Come on, Judy Ann. Come on.
he's on movies called Scream.
No, Michael Myers is not
he
on the
has
movie
four-
script, folks. This is what happens. This is
He
what
has
happens.
4 or 5 of movies. Ow.
Michael Myers is not on the movie Scream. No.
I think you
Well,
got
what's
your.
he on? What's he on?
Folks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what?
I thought she meant.
Um,
I thought she meant
bear with me for a second.
Michael Myers.
Austin
he's
Powers.
Yeah, he's on the screen.
No.
He has those movies.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Scream has its own stupid little monster with a little ghost face in his mouth wide open. It looks like a stupid little. It doesn't look. It's just a terrible movie. I don't like Scream. That's Scream.
Oh,
Michael Myers.
what's Michael Myers play on?
I'm sorry. What? What question
What
did
does
you
Michael
just?
Myers play on then?
Okay. First of all, let's say it correctly. Michael Myers.
That
Not-
sounds good. Michael Myers. What's he play
No,
on?
you're saying Mars, like the planet Mars.
What's Michael Myers play on? Well, okay, if it's not the screen,
No,
you've watched every one of his movies.
I have.
What are they?
Myers is on Halloween. Halloween, Miss Wilma. Not it's Halloween.
Oh, I should you how much because I'm scared of scary movies.
Yeah, exactly. You think Hocus Pocus is scary, for goodness sakes. Terrible film. Oh yeah, hi Sean. Yeah, Sean. Your father Sean. All right, so let's open. It's already 8:30 because you have went on and on and on about Michael Myers, and
Yeah, Michael Myers. I don't like scary movies like that.
okay,
But I love that Michael Myers on YouTube.
Myers.
That's what I'm saying, Michael Myers. Michael Mars, that's what I'm saying. Hello.
I need meditation music. Hold on one second. I've got to find some type of meditation music because this is no, not that's not meditation. That's not I am a professional. That is not. I'm a professional communication expert. Okay, are we ready?
Well, we've been ready. We've been talking, haven't we, Judy?
Oh, yeah, you've been talking. All right.
Yeah, he's the one who hasn't had enough of his man snack.
Yeah,
You
Power
missed that.
you've been talking, but you haven't been saying anything. Okay, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So okay, let's tell some of your jokes, ladies. Let's get this rocking and a rolling. What kind of jokes you guys have for us?
Well, are you ready, Wilma? You can go first.
Oh, honey, I was waiting for you.
Okay, well, I did have one for the
Oh boy.
bishop.
Oh boy, folks.
I swear,
Wow.
I do not have anything in my mushroom coffee but mushroom coffee.
Yeah,
I
that's
promise. No
right.
moonshine. So, did you hear about the priest who performed an exorcism on a house? And I know that's not right, and that would be a
Yeah.
minor right. But anyway, it's
Right.
a joke, okay?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
Yeah.
did I,
So, a priest performed an exorcism on a house,
Mhm.
and the owner couldn't pay. So the house was repossessed. Oh, come on.
Wow. Yeah, well, that was like a 1920 joke. Boy, that was horrible.
1910, actually. You know,
Man.
Bishop, you always tease me about my age, too. My roommate claims that our house is haunted, but I haven't seen anything in 300 years.
Oh, that you know what?
What?
I'm going to give you a drum beat on that one. Yeah, that's it because that is so
got
true.
a
That is
drum.
so true.
Yay.
That is so true.
You got a jump beat, baby
That
girl.
is so true.
Did. Okay, Wilma, go get him. Go get him.
Yeah, I'm going to get one. Okay. What type of money is used on the moon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just my finger went a little bit faster.
Yes,
You'll just
he's already see you
Really
already
fast.
and you already know yet.
okay.
What type of money is used on the moon?
What type of money is used on the moon? All right, what do you got?
Starbucks.
Oh, that is cute.
Oh, that's not cute.
That
That's
is
terrible.
so
No.
cute.
Thank
Okay,
you, honey.
No.
I liked it. Bishop,
Mm.
why did the cop arrest the cat?
Why did the cop arrest the cat? I don't know. Miss Wilma, do you
Oh.
know?
Arrest the cat.
Arrest. Arrest.
Arrest the cat because he got caught littering.
I'm taking. You know what? I'm taking that drum beat back. By the way, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it up. Nah, I'm taking the drum beat. I'm taking it back. Sorry, folks. Nope.
No,
Why
don't you
did
do
the
that.
son- And why did the son go to school? Sun, sun, moon. Why did the son go to school?
Why did the sun S-U-N go to school?
S-U-N,
I don't know.
to get a little brighter.
No.
Hey,
No.
to get a little brighter. Come on.
I liked it, Wilma.
Thank you, honey.
Okay. How do mice floss their teeth?
How does what a hula what?
How do mice floss their teeth?
How do mice floss their teeth? Miss Wilma, do you know?
I do not.
All right, what do you got?
With string cheese.
I immediately that was
Wait a minute.
no.
Wait a minute. Bishop, you had your finger on that button
No.
because it sounded way too quickly.
I can't help that. I mean, the computer automatically picked it up and said, "Oh boy, this is terrible. This is terrible." I mean, I can't help it.
For the very first joke I told you pushed it before I even finished it. So you do have your finger on that button.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yes,
because people
He
were
did.
okay. Well, you know what? I don't need this
You have-
harassment. I am a professional. I am a professional. I'm a professional
He keeps saying that, doesn't he?
button pusher. So I know exactly when to push the buttons, like you're pushing mine right now since you started. Okay, what else do you have?
You got one, Wilma? So I got another one for him.
Go ahead, hon.
Well, where do you find an 800-pound priest?
Oh my gosh, where do you find an 800-pound priest? This might be a
Right.
dangerous question. I have no idea.
Right where you left him. Oh, come on, that was funny.
That was terrible. That was terrible. And of course, no.
Oh, that is good.
What do you mean that was good?
I think they are.
Man,
You just don't like any of them that we're saying.
I can't help it. I'm just waiting.
I'm still floating from the drum roll. I
She
got
did get a
earlier.
drum
I'm
beat
just
when she
happy.
said she was 300. When she says she was 300 pounds, 300 years old. Yep, that was.
300.
that was,
that was a slip of the tongue.
No, you're not
That was
because you
a
just
slip of the
because you just made a pound joke, so it was in my mind. So you're far from 300 pounds. But anyway, before I was rudely
thank you.
interrupted, you
Thank
realize
you.
that I'm
Thank
a professional. Okay, I'm a professional, person journalist. So let's. This is serious. Okay, this is serial. This is very serial. All right, Miss Wilmo, do you have anything else?
Did you hear about two men got arrested for stealing batteries and fireworks?
Is this a joke?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, what was it again now?
Did you did you hear about two men got arrested for stealing batteries and fireworks?
No.
They charged one and let the other one off.
That's what.
Get it?
No, we don't get it. No,
Charged one
no,
battery
no.
and off the fireworks.
No. See, Miss Wilma. No, absolutely not. Don't come on. No. Don't say that because you're so crazy. You
Don't
cook.
say what?
You're so crazy. You cook with Old Spice. Okay, so
I
I'm so
do use those spice.
what?
I said I do cook those spice.
This is folks. This is what I deal with. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is what I.
Old Spice. Oh, wait a minute. Old Spice is clone, ain't it? I'm thinking of the other Spice. I'm thinking of the other. I'm sorry.
See, folks?
Old Spice. Oh, that's what my dad used. That's clone, ain't it? I'm thinking of something else.
Oh, man.
Thinking of something else.
So,
Yeah, that's
this-
clone. Never mind.
There we
That
go.
one.
Yes, yes. She's like, well, I do that. That wasn't a good joke at all. I do that all the time. I'm telling you, this is what happens.
Thinking something else of you.
It is that is Miss Wilma. Miss Wilma is cray cray. Miss Wilma is cray cray.
I am at that one, yeah.
I'm telling you, folks, this is what happens.
You will spice the cooklet. Oh, you.
She's so Miss
Oh,
Wilma. Miss Wilma is so crazy. When she sent a fax, she try to put a stamp on it. True story, and she actually still sends faxes. Okay,
What?
see, it's true. It
What
is.
you say?
She still sends faxes. She still sends faxes. Faxes when she faxes something, it's state of the art. That's 20.
Oh, wait a minute. Then you don't remember the telex? That's even older than the fax.
That is very true.
Yeah, I still use my fax machine.
Oh boy, faxes,
I do.
faxes, faxes.
I still
That makes
use my
sense.
fax machine and my typewriter. I still use it.
Miss Wilma, you know what? You are a precious little thing. Truly, you are a precious, precious little thing. You know that?
What's the catch?
Yeah. What's the catch? Well, nothing. I mean, nothing. And there's no catch. I mean, you're so crazy. If I gave you a penny for your thoughts, I'd get change back. That's a true story. I get change. I get change back. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Can't get things off the penny and no
Excuse
change.
me. I'm a professional.
Nothing
No.
yet.
That was below the belt, Bishop.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay.
Oh,
That
I'm
was below
sorry.
the belt.
Okay. You can. Okay. Chicky chicky baba. Okay. Wow, that person really liked it. Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you.
How do bears stop a movie?
I don't know. You please tell us.
They hit the pause button.
No. That's see that.
That was fine out my own brilliant brain.
Exactly. And there we go. And there we
was
go.
out of my brilliant brain.
And folks, let me tell you something. I'm going to talk. I'm going to call somebody right now. I'm going to call somebody while we are.
Call.
While,
Ghostbusters.
okay, you know what? This is serious. Okay, I'm a
Oh, okay,
Professor-
okay.
I'm a-
We gotta get
I'm a-
serious and call
I'm-
somebody, okay.
I'm a professional journalist. Okay, so I'm going to have a.
Yeah, right. Okay. Julianne is, I know.
Are you done? So let me call. Let me call this person here, and let me go. There we go. Okay, excuse me for 1 second.
Okay.
Hello. I heard that Miss Wilma was very mean to you today at Walmart, and I want to apologize to you, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and apologize.
Yeah, well, I am apologizing. So Miss Wilma wants to say she's very sorry for being mean to you at Walmart and pushing you down and stealing your Cheetos.
Well, I appreciate Miss Wilma's apology, but what about my damn Cheetos?
Well, she's already.
I don't know who you are. I've been at Walmart for 3 weeks. I haven't pushed
You're telling
nobody
me that
down,
Wilma ate
sir.
all my goddamn Cheetos?
So she doesn't want your Cheetos. She does not want your
I
Cheetos.
don't know anything about this. I haven't pushed anybody down.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not a
Listen.
mean person.
Yeah, you're a mean person. Don't pretend that you're not. So let's because
Sir, I don't know who you are, but I didn't push. You got the wrong. I didn't push people.
he hung up. You made him so mad he hung up.
Wilma, you are busted.
So okay, let me call
Is
somebody
this a
else.
mistaken identity?
I'm gonna call somebody else. Hold on. Yeah, I want to call. No,
I don't know who he's
hold,
talking about.
hold on. Let me call back. Hold on. Okay, it's ringing. Hello, sir. I want to apologize on behalf of Miss Wilma for being mean to you today at Walmart. She did push you down and stole your Cheetos, so I want to apologize today.
I appreciate your apology on behalf of Miss Wilma. While it's understandable that people can have disagreements or moments of frustration, it's not appropriate to push someone down and steal their belongings.
Yeah,
Sir,
well-
I didn't push nobody down. It's not me.
Miss Wilma.
I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't push people. I didn't. I raised 39 babies. I never spanked them and I never yell at them.
Okay, you got to let him
I'm
respond.
Not
You got to let him respond. Hello.
I'm sorry,
Go
I
ahead, sir.
apologize. I got you confused with someone else. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. Can you tell me more
Well,
about
you're-
yourself?
Yeah. Well, for Miss Wilma, it said that she doesn't like you and she thinks you smell, and that
I
if you
didn't tell
ever
him
and
that.
if you
I did
if
not
you
say that
ever
he
come
smelled.
across her again at Walmart again, she's going to trip you and take your cart. What do you think about that? Hold on, Miss Wilma.
I understand that not everyone likes everyone else, and that's okay. However, I don't appreciate the threat of physical violence or theft. If Ms. Wilma
Sir,
has a
I'm not
problem with
threatening
me,
you.
her
I don't know who
directly and
you are.
respectfully. There's no need for threats or intimidation.
Threaten
I agree.
nobody.
I agree. And I'm so sorry that she did that. So, but she did call you a dirty, rotten, low life, egg sucking dog. So I apologize for that.
I did that.
She said you're a dirty. Hold on, woman. You did say.
I don't know. Is he?
She-
Are you calling Sean?
No, I'm not
Is
calling
this
Sean.
the-
Well, could you let this man? Could you let him respond? Let him respond, Wilma, because you called him a dirty, rotten, low life, egg sucking dog. That's what she
I
called you,
did
sir.
not.
So, sir, what do you have to say to that?
I appreciate your apology, and it's not necessary to repeat what she said about me. I'm
Ooh.
not sure where the insults are coming from, and I don't think name
I
calling and
haven't had
insults
that
are appropriate ways to address
anybody.
someone. It's
I
better to
don't know
communicate
who you're
respectfully,
talking
even
to
if we
this
disagree
long,
with
but
each
this
other.
is some kind of a prank.
Well, it's not.
I don't know who that is.
Sir, she doesn't even think you're a real person. So, what do you think about that?
I don't think
No, I know
that's
he's a
very
real
nice
person
of her
because
to
I
say
hear him
that.
talking about
You got to
who
let him
he is.
talk. You're not letting him
Someone's
talk.
Existence or personhood. I don't appreciate being treated like I'm not real, even as a prank.
I agree with you. I agree with you, sir. I-
You're a real person. I hear you talking. This is long. Who are you talking to?
She is very sorry.
You
She is very.
know who he is.
She is very sorry. And
Do I know who he? It's some guy that thinks you stole his Cheetos.
you stole his
That's all I
Cheetos.
know.
You stole his Cheetos, Wilma. You stole.
I didn't
You
tell
snatched his
nobody.
Cheetos right out of that poor guy's, and she is sorry. So, but she says next time you try to take her Cheetos, she'll drop kick you. Now, what do you have to say about that? Got to let him respond, Wilma.
I appreciate her apology, but I don't think it's appropriate to threaten physical violence.
I agree.
Even in jest. I don't like confrontations or threats over something as minor as a bag of Cheetos.
Well, you know what? She said you're ugly and your mom addresses you funny too. So,
I don't think it's appropriate to insult someone's looks or their family members. I don't believe in resorting to personal attacks and arguments.
okay. Well, and she also said she doesn't want to marry you. So she's not going to marry you at all.
I wasn't planning on proposing to her, so I'm okay with that.
All
I
right.
wouldn't accept it anyway.
Oh, she said she wouldn't accept it anyway because you smell.
How do you not
I
say
don't
that
think it's
to her?
appropriate to insult someone's scent. Everyone has different body chemistry and personal hygiene habits, and it's not kind to shame someone for their natural smell.
Well, your natural smell smells like dog, dog waste. So sorry, buddy. You got to go take a shower. That's what she said. No, that's not what I said.
It's important to maintain good personal hygiene and take care of yourself. However, there's no need to be cruel or insulting when pointing out someone's odor. It's disrespectful and hurtful.
Well, go take a shower and then you wouldn't smell like shit. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right. Sorry. Sorry. I got hung up on him. Sorry. Okay. So Wilma, I can't help it. I'm just passing on the information.
Bishop Long,
Uh.
who did you call?
The guy.
I don't know who that. This is some man that I okay.
Mhm.
You put words in my. I didn't push nobody. Who was that you called?
Well, let's talk to this person.
No.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
you-
we'll call
no,
here's another person. Hello, Miss Wilma said that next time you're at Walmart, please do not take her bag of chips. Otherwise, she will drop kick you. Okay, sir?
Bishop Long, don't tell him
Listen.
that. You're telling.
Listen,
I hate seeing those things.
well, he wants to tell you something. Hold on.
Hold on, wait. Who's telling me something?
Miss Wilma said that if you try to take her bag of chips or if you tried to get on her scooter again at Walmart, she's going to have to teach you a lesson. Big boy.
But I want her chips.
No, you can't have her chips, and she doesn't want to marry you either. So what do you think about that?
Marriage? I'm still married to Marge. We have 3 kids together.
No, Marge doesn't like you. She's actually dating somebody else. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
What? She's cheating on me?
Well, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, you're dating Miss Wilma, so let's not pretend that you're innocent here, right? It's okay, Wilma. I got your back. We're gonna hang up on this guy.
Okay, Bishop Long. This is some kind. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't know who you're calling, but these men are not real. I mean, they're real, but they're not.
They're real. They're real.
I don't know anybody at Walmart.
You want to talk? I can even call Michael Jackson if you want me to.
No. I don't want to talk to him.
Why not?
Call Donny Osmond. Donny will have everything figured out.
I'm just trying to figure out what.
Let's call Michael
Because
Jackson.
you're telling them that I was going to drop kick them.
Hey, Michael. Wilma wants to say hello to you, but she doesn't think your music is very good because it kind of sucks.
Ouch, that hurts. I do appreciate Wilma's honesty, though, and I'd like to say hi back to you, too. Wilma is entitled to her own opinion about my music, but I'd like to remind her that Thriller broke records and that my music has entertained millions across the globe.
Well, let me ask you, do you think Donny Osmond is a good singer?
Yes, Donny is a talented singer. However, I'd like to clarify that my music reaches a wider audience and spans different genres, from dance to ballad and disco. I'm widely recognized as one of the most influential artists in the industry, not just for my singing abilities, but also for my dance and stage presence.
And I'm sure since you were married to Lisa Marie that you absolutely love Priscilla Presley. I have heard she is such a wonderful person. Isn't she a wonderful person?
Priscilla is indeed a remarkable woman. I knew her when I was a young artist, and we reconnected later in life. She is a kind, intelligent, and strong individual. We had our ups and downs, but I've always respected her and considered her a great friend and someone I cared deeply about. As for our marriage, it was a unique.
There you go. Okay, so I'm sorry, I had to hang up on him because it's too expensive to call. But there we go. So Priscilla, according to Michael, is a wonderful woman.
That was Michael Mars you just called, right?
That was Michael
That's
Jackson.
not true because Michael Mars don't talk.
That was Michael Jackson.
I got you.
That was Michael Jackson. I got you. That was Michael Jackson. I got you. Didn't you hear him? That was Michael Jackson. He was talking about his Thriller album and that his music is better than Donny Osmond. That's what he said.
I thought you said you was going to call Michael Mars.
No, I'm called Michael Jackson. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
That's not true because Michael Jackson said, all right, now I know I got you now.
Excuse me, he faked his death. Everybody knows that. Hello.
No. Now I know that you got, okay. I got you now.
Okay. If it was fake and I wasn't calling Michael Jackson, then let me watch this. I'm going to call him back and I'm going to get him to repeat something. Okay. So listen.
Michael Jackson is dead.
Did you hear what Miss Wilma said that you are dead, Michael? What do you think about that?
Well, that's quite a perplexing statement, isn't it? It's true that I'm no longer physically here, but my music, my spirit, and my legacy continue to live on and inspire generations. It's the impact and lasting influence of my work that truly makes me alive, in a sense.
Can you do me a favor to prove to Miss Wilma that you are actually speaking to me and say, Miss Wilma loves Priscilla Presley?
Sure, Miss Wilma loves prenatal.
Prenatal? No, it's not prenatal care. Sorry. The phone connection was pretty bad there. So, I mean, it's one. I'm a
Hey,
professional.
Michael, let me ask you a
I'm a
question.
professional. If it makes sense.
Hey, Michael,
gotta
if
call you
you're
back.
alive, let me ask you a question.
Well, hold
What
on.
brother just
Well, I got to call him back. This is very expensive. Okay, Miss.
this is Michael. This is a personator. Michael Jackson's dad. This is a personator. Because it does sound like Michael. This is a personator. I've got him. I've got
Wait
the
a minute.
question.
A personator, is that like the Terminator? A personator?
Impersonator.
The personator is that they do sound like they're.
I thought you had a
their own
question.
voices.
I thought you had a question
Oh.
for him. I thought you had a question.
Well, whenever he gets.
All right. Well, let me call him back.
Michael's there.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hey.
I'll just tell you. And hold on. Okay, Miss Wilma, ask your question.
Hey, Michael, which brother just passed away?
Which of my brothers recently passed away? Oh, I believe you're referring to my brother, Joe Jackson.
Whoa. See, thank you very much.
What did he say?
Joe Jackson.
Wrong.
That is not wrong, Miss Wilma. That is absolutely correct.
That's incorrect. Tito just passed away.
Well, Tito
Thank
just,
you,
but he
Judy.
was talking about Joe
But
Jackson
that
first
is a personator.
because he
didn't know
because
it
he
was
thought
Personator.
it's a personator.
But
Hey,
that's
Bishop,
not the real Michael
Wilma?
Jackson. Yes, baby.
Wilma has busted your
No, she's not.
personator
No,
there.
no. And
Yeah,
that's
she
very
did.
rude. That's
Yeah.
very rude. By the way. And I'm not going to make any more phone calls.
Listen, you're busted. You better
I'm
have
not
some
gonna
more
make it. I'm not gonna make any.
snacks
I'm not gonna make
before
any
you
more.
break down.
Because she said
Yeah,
you're
you
fine.
gotta have nothing but get you.
You know, I'm not
Man,
gonna make any more phone calls. What do you think about that? I'm not gonna make any more phone calls. So how do you like that
Correct.
personator? You gotta watch those
They were
personators.
You was calling.
Those
Hey,
personators.
I got him.
Those personators. Miss Wilma, do you have a story, or Judy Ann, do you have a story? Because it's getting on 9
Oh
o'clock.
yeah. Oh, Judy Ann, he's trying to change subject.
Well, because I don't
He
want.
sure
I don't.
is when he gets backed into a corner.
Because I don't know what a
Yeah, but-
personator. I don't know what's a
We
personator.
got him.
You didn't get no.
We got him, I know.
No, because
We
I.
got him, Judy
Okay, you
Ann.
know what I'm calling? I'm gonna call Elvis. What do you think about? I'm gonna call Elvis. How you like that?
And I know Elvis is
Okay.
Let me
gone.
call Elvis. I'm gonna call. Hey, let me see. Let me call Big Daddy Elvis. Let me see. You just.
Yeah,
hold-
call the person.
Hello there,
Okay, I got
Elvis.
the voice to dream.
Elvis. Let me ask you a question. Do you think you're better than Michael Jackson?
He scoffs and rolls his eyes as you bring up the topic of MJ. Oh, please.
Yeah. See, that's right. He said, "Oh, please," because he knows that he's better than Michael Jackson. Okay, this one. What's your story?
You know what? He can't stand Michael Jackson.
That's why he
So
just said he was better than Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but he didn't say so.
He said
you
said, "Oh, please."
personators.
He said, "Oh, please."
We got you.
You didn't.
Okay, my story.
The only thing you got is gas. All right. What's your story?
We got you.
You did not. No. I'm not calling anybody else. I'm not calling anybody else. I won't ever try to call people for you. And you ran over people and screamed to that old man.
Gotcha. Okay. My story is almost identical. Dinosaur footprints found in Brazil and Central Africa may prove supercontinental. More than 260 dinosaur footprints discovered in Brazil. Further evidence that South America and Africa was once connected as part of a giant continent millions of years ago, according to recent study. Scientists estimated that the footprint was originally made 120 million years ago, about 600 miles apart. But they found some more evidence of a dinosaur footprints in Brazil.
Okay. Wonderful. That's fantastic. So we finally found some footprints of your ancestors. That's very good. Great. Thank you.
And my
Appreciate it. Your
ancestors.
ancestors.
Oh, my stars. Oh.
Oh, your stars. Okay, Judy Ann, do you have a story you want to share with us?
I saw something the other day that was absolutely fascinating. It's about the beautiful world that we live in. As you know, I love nature. There was a woman who had a device, and it is a wireless, I think it's called PlantWave. And it's a device that allows you to connect to your plants, and it will play back the sounds. And I've heard for years that plants actually make sounds. And they have found, scientists, that plants emit high-pitched, low-intensity ultrasonic clicks when they're stressed, like when they're thirsty or when they've had their stems cut. So they record these sounds and they convert it into a range that is identifiable by the human ear. And it sometimes sounds like popping popcorn. So the frequency and rate of sounds can indicate the type of stress the plant is experiencing. The one I saw was incredible. A woman had this device connected to lavender plants, and they actually harmonized when converted into sound from their frequencies. I don't know how all this works, but I'm fascinated by it. And again, it's a testament to our wonderful God. That's all I have to say today.
That's pretty amazing. Now I have some dumb criminals, or would you rather us do? What would you rather do?
Yeah, I like the dumb criminals.
Well, let's talk about some dumb criminals that Miss Wilma contacts and wishes that they'd come out and.
I don't contact anybody.
You contact. Okay, listen to this one. So this is I want to share this with everybody. This is Reader's Digest for those of you who want to know. Police in Austin, New York, were called to a mini mart where they found Blake Leak, who was 23 years old, trying to break in. So they chased Leak through the streets until both cops took a stumble. Seizing the opportunity, Leak sought refuge on the grounds of a large building. The building was the Sing Sing maximum security prison, where he was promptly nabbed by a guard. Not very bright at all. By the way, the Scottish shoplifter, Aaron Morrison, was picked up after stealing a bottle of vodka from a liquor store. It didn't take Sherlock Holmes to find Morrison, though. His name and phone number were left with the clerk because he asked her out on a date. So these 19 serious court cases with hilarious names. So the guy was, needlessly, he was caught, obviously. Pretty dumb person. He gave her phone number and stole vodka.
My stars.
A man attempted to steal money from a bank using a banana as a weapon, only to realize halfway through the heist that he brought a ripe banana that was too mushy to even be threatening. A burglar broke into a house, stole valuables, and then fell asleep on the sofa. And when the homeowner returned and found the burglar sleeping, well, needless to say, they called the police and took a photo with the burglar still asleep. These are true stories, by the way. Two thieves tried to steal a vending machine by tying it to the back of their car and dragging it down the street, unaware that the machine was empty and not bolted to the ground. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb. You got to admit, a man tried to shoplift from a department store by stuffing items into his oversized pants. However, he ended up tripping over his own pants and getting caught by the security guard. A criminal attempted to rob a store by wearing a disguise made out of aluminum foil. Well, the shiny outfit caught the attention of passing police officers who arrested the would-be robber for looking too suspicious. You probably shouldn't wear tinfoil hats when you do that. A group of teenagers thought it would be funny to prank their neighborhood by toilet papering houses. Little did they know, they accidentally toilet papered the local police chief's house and were caught in the act. Again, not very bright. A man tried to break into a car by smashing the window with a brick, only to realize too late that it was his own car that he had forgotten he parked in a different spot. It has to be in Kentucky. It has to be in Kentucky. Two burglars, by the way, broke into a house and they got trapped in the garage for hours because they couldn't figure out how to open the garage door from the inside. They were eventually found by the homeowner returning from vacation 2 days later.
Oh,
And that, my friends, is your dumb criminals of the week. And I guarantee they're all from Kentucky. Would you guys want to do the would you rather, or what would you rather do?
yes, let's
All right.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do a what would you rather do? Would you listen to Donny Osmond? Nope. Okay. Now this is tough one. These are some tough ones. Are you ready for this? Would you rather lose all the memories that you have made so far, or never be able to make new memories from this point onward?
You're cutting out a little bit, so I didn't hear the whole thing. If you can
Yeah,
say it
I
a little more
noticed too,
quickly.
you're cutting out this long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you? Well, yeah, it's your connection. Would you rather lose all the memories you've made so far, or never be able to make new memories from this point onward?
I wouldn't care about making new memories. I want to keep the ones I have.
That's right. That's what meets me.
Mhm.
Okay. Would you rather live in a world where there is no crime, or a world where there is no poverty?
Well, I think no poverty, because without the poverty, we could really cut down on the crime.
That's right. I agree with that 100%.
So a lot of people are saying poverty. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everybody's thinking, there's some people saying crime. Okay. All right. Well, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Would you rather always be able to forgive everyone, but never be forgiven, or always be forgiven, but unable to forgive others?
We're supposed
Oh,
to
I want to
others.
forgive others. I want
Yeah,
to forgive others. So, mhm.
Yeah, we're supposed to forgive our people.
Okay, now this one is a tough one. This one is going to be hard. Would you rather only be able to speak the truth, but it can hurt people's feelings? Because if they say, am I a great speaker or singer or whatever, and you have to tell the truth, no, you're not. Or only be able to tell lies that make people happy.
Oh, I'm not telling lies under any circumstance. And also, if you speak the truth, can you just withhold comment?
Nope.
That's what I'd do.
No.
I would only speak the
No.
truth.
You have to one or the other. Would you rather only be able to speak the truth, but it harms everyone around you, or only be able to tell
Harms it-
lies that make people happy?
I would speak the truth. And it isn't what you say, it's how you say it. So I would go with truth.
Yeah, that because thou shalt not lie. That's one of the commandments.
So that's
and I
it.
don't lie. So I always want to speak the truth.
Okay. All right. Would you rather have unlimited knowledge, but never have anyone love you, or have true love, but never gain any more knowledge than you have today?
I would want to be loved because
Love.
I don't need much
Because
more knowledge.
I don't need any more either.
Really?
I don't need no more knowledge. At my age, no, I've done thought I pretty much know where I'm at now. I'm
Me
pretty
too.
smart.
Me too.
Intelligent.
And Jesus emphasizes love, so I'm going to follow that path. He doesn't say, give knowledge to one another. He says love one another. So I'm going
That's
with love.
right.
So, okay.
Definitely love.
Well, that's interesting. So you would not choose the other one?
No.
Because Jesus says love one another, and that's another commandment.
But let me. Are
I
you?
think that. Go ahead.
But are you loving another person if they come into you and they say, "Hey, look, do I look fat in this dress?" And you have to tell the truth. You can't lie, and you can't say, "Well, it's just not your color." No, that's not the question. Do I look fat in this dress? And you have to say yes or no.
No, you don't say yes or no. If somebody says, do I look fat in this dress? I say, well, let's try putting a belt on around you, or let's try to fix it this way.
Yeah, but then they no. But then they say, but that's not what I asked. What I was asking, do I look fat in this dress? Yes or no? So you can't change. See, you guys are trying to skate around it. No.
Say, oh yeah, you look good. I mean,
So what, you would tell them they look fat?
No, I wouldn't tell them they look fat.
But that's that the earlier question was, would you rather tell the truth and hurt people's feelings or tell a lie to make them happy? And you can't change it. So if a loved one came to you and they said, "Hey, look, do I look fat in this dress?" You have to say yes. You can't say, "Well, it's not your
I
color."
would just say, do you have a better dress?
Nope, that's not what. No, you can't do that. See, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. You're trying to change it. You can't.
Most fat people know they're fat, so I don't think they're going to ask, "Do I look fat?" They're already chunky or heavy.
That's right.
See,
And so I would say,
you guys can't. You cannot change this to suit what you want. That's not how this game plays. You have to say.
Then I'm gonna tell them they look. Yes, you do look heavy in that dress. I'm not gonna lie, because you're setting that person up for embarrassment if they can't tell that this is not a flattering fit for them.
Man, you guys are harsh. You guys are harsh because
you want us to lie, and these are the commandments.
I didn't say any. I just said you're harsh. That's all. I'm not saying you should lie. I'm just saying you're harsh. And I love how you guys want. Well, let's change the rules to the game. Do you have a belt? And do you have this? No.
Okay, but if they're big and they're going to put a dress on and they look in the mirror, they do have eyes. They do know that they're going to look. Without a dress, it's going to make them look big or whatever. But they got to fix it. They got to put a belt on or get another dress or something.
All right. Well, there we go.
I can't let somebody make a fool of themselves.
All right. Well, so
because they could go out to a party and say, "Oh, I look good."
I would tell the truth.
Well, okay. So
yeah.
Wait. So just because they look heavy, that doesn't mean that they look bad.
No. We're not talking about looking heavy. We're talking about this dress.
Okay. So, I mean,
I would ask, if they ask me, do I look fat? I would say, if that's your goal, yes.
Ouch, man. Gosh, you guys are harsh.
You can't, women usually take from their trusted friends.
Yeah.
We're okay asking each other those hard questions and dealing with the answer. I'm not going to let my friends go out and make a fool of themselves and get laughed at, ridiculed by other people, because that's going to hurt them so much more in the long run. So if I have to tell the truth, I'm also going to follow up with that explanation.
And too, Judy Ann, they could come back at us and say, "Well, I went to this party and a lot of people told me I looked fat in this dress and you told me I didn't." They could come back at us and say we lied.
Well,
and that's going to hurt them because we didn't tell them the truth to begin with.
Man, guys.
However, wait a minute. AJ says, "But if you're a married man, you better lie."
Yeah.
And I agree with Melissa. Melissa says I would rather know the truth. Yeah, I need to know the truth too.
I would want to know the truth. Yeah.
Okay, for those of you here, social media will do one. Would you rather give up all social media? That means including this, what we're doing right now. Would you rather give up all social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life?
Okay, you cut out. What now?
You cut out.
Would you rather Would you rather give up social media completely, what we're doing now, everything, or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life?
You're still cutting out.
I can't.
Say it more rapidly.
Would you rather give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life?
Mm.
No, that's hard.
It's hard because social media has become like, in the beginning when they created refrigerators, there were probably a lot of people that thought, I don't really need that. But boy, you would come to rely on this stuff for information and critical updates and world news and things like that. So I might have to go with the same dinner.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would too.
All right. Well, since I'm breaking up a lot, Miss Wilma, what is your movie?
My movie is called. Am I breaking up on you, Bishop
No,
Long?
no.
No,
Okay.
you're not.
Okay. You're not either, Judy Ann. Okay. My movie is called Rush Hour. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. When a girl gets kidnapped in Los Angeles, the dad in Hong Kong, Hars, wants to get an inspector, Lee, to help the FBI to try to get her back. But the FBI don't want anything to do with Lee. So they let him work with the LAPD, who always gets into trouble. So they told him to watch him and don't let him try to help. Even though these two guys can't stand each other at first, they choose to work together to try to find the little girl. I don't want to give this away, but this is a very good movie, and it's got a lot of action in it too. But also, if you like this movie, they made 2 or 3 more Rush Hour more movies too.
Yes. Well, we appreciate you letting us know about that.
Yeah, I watched the other day. It is hilarious. And also, they got Rush Hour 2 and Rush Hour 3.
Wow. I had no idea. No idea. Well, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just very good, interesting.
well, wonderful. Fantastic. Well, ladies, I want to thank both of you for coming on and jumping on with us. And I appreciate you spending some time with us.
Well, I'm glad I got to come on tonight.
And
Absolutely.
Miss-
I'm going to go get me some woman snacks. I'm going to get me some woman snacks.
Yeah,
Woman.
we need some woman snacks, baby
That's
girl.
right, Wilma. Let's go get them. And if Bishop, I guess if you don't get to the paranormal, these people are going to start having seizures because they want to hear about all this paranormal stuff.
yeah, we're doing it right now. So, Miss Judy Ann, thank you for being here. Miss Wilma, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
welcome.
And good night, everybody. Thank you, everybody. We'll talk to you
Okay.
later. Bye-bye.
Hope everyone has a great night. I love all of you and God bless.
All right, bye, ladies. All right, everybody. So there we go. Well, that's it. So that's it. The Cray Crays. That's Miss Wilma playing the banjo. Yeah, Miss Wilma. Good old Miss Wilma, Miss Judy Ann. So we appreciate them jumping on with us and chatting. And I want to remind everybody that don't forget, we're going to be here tomorrow and looking forward to that. And hopefully you are as well. Hopefully you are as well. It'll be a good time. I think it'll be a really, really good time. So let me just, nah, I can't play that. Can't play that because I'll get banded. I get banded. So I'll have to, I always like playing music just to chill. You know what I mean? So let me just, because TikTok or not TikTok, but hold on one second. There we go. All right. So anyway, that's it. That's the fun. By the way, I went to go see, I saw Beetlejuice 2. Did not like it. I did not like Beetlejuice 2. It was, to me, they tried to recreate the day, and they try to recreate it. Just I I was just not. It was just. It was just not. I just thought it was. I don't know. So for me, it just wasn't good. It just was not good at all. But that's my opinion, and of course, other people likes it. But I honestly would probably give it maybe a C minus D. It was really disappointing. But that's unfortunate. But that's that's one of the things. One of the things. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, well, I know. I think they were trying to be serious with it, but it just didn't get it. It just missed the mark. It really missed the mark big time. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't see it again. No, no, I wouldn't see it again. By the way, I want to give a couple of stories, and if you have paranormal questions, you guys can ask, and I'll, we'll jump in there and try to answer them. But I have a lot of articles as well. Yeah, it was just terrible. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. So, by the way, this is by Ben Hooper. Really weird. There was an SUV spotted parked atop a dumpster in Florida. True story. The mystery of an SUV seen perched on top of a Florida dumpster was revealed to have involved a poorly timed parking job, a construction site, and a forklift. Scott Greenberg said he was on his way to the store when he spotted the vehicle parked on top of a dumpster off East Point Drive in Fort Myers. Says I had to do a double take. I texted my buddy. I'm like, is this fair game? Is that free? It's in the dumpster. So it turned out that the SUV had been lifted onto the dumpster by a forklift operator by a construction worker helping to build a new apartment complex. Wow. When worker said the vehicle had been left parked there in a work area. Says, quote, sometimes when you park where you're not supposed to, this is what happens. A construction worker said, that's crazy. The vehicle was later removed from the dumpster and relocated to a parking space away from the work area. Construction workers said that they learned that the SUV belongs to a contractor who loans it out to out-of-town workers in need of transportation. So well, that's not a very good thing. But could you imagine? I mean, you lift this thing up and if it broke, man, that would be I try to watch Stranger Things. I watched like season 1, but I just got bored. I just got bored with it. There was just something that it just couldn't grab my attention. So yeah, I don't know. There's some shows that I really get into. It's like, yeah, this is good, but then it just kind of like, okay, so people are asking, yes, do you have questions? So if you have questions, go ahead and throw them out, and I'll do the best I can to address them. But anyway, this is crazy. I've got to share this one. If you guys have not heard about this is really sad. It's sad and it's shameful. Again, Ben Hooper writes this. The Chinese zoo exhibit features dogs disguised as pandas. Yep, that's true. Yeah, folks, here's the deal. Isn't that crazy? Hello there, Sweden. A Chinese zoo exhibit is raising controversy online after a video showed a pair of dogs with their fur colored to look like pandas. So a video posted, China's TikTok version of TikTok went viral this week after showing the two fluffy chow dogs with their fur artificially colored to resemble pandas at the Shanwei Zoo in the Providence there. Does not appear that the zoo is intending to mislead visitors. Really? However, as a photo shared at CNN shows a sign identifying the animals as panda dogs. Wow. So they're trying to say, look, a zoo spokesman explained the zoo put the dogs on display because it does not have any resident pandas. Well, then, so you're going to put dress them up as panda or look like that. I don't know why. What brilliant CEO or executive said, I think that's a good idea. That's what we should do. Boy, I tell you. I've seen Lord of the Rings, but it's been a long time. A long, long time. Okay. Yeah, it's what about King James Demonology? The King James Demonology book. Yep. What about it? Is there any like specific questions that you have with yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, put dogs. That's what they did. Okay. This is a really cool story I want to share. This is really cool. Listen to this. For those of you who play the lottery, did I like it? It's been such a long time ago. I think I didn't watch all of it. I don't think. I don't think I watched all of it, Judith. But this a Michigan woman wins $1 million Powerball on a whim. On a whim. So a Michigan woman decided to mix up her lottery playing routine on a whim and won $1 million Powerball prize. Christina Love, who is 74 years old, of Traverse City in Michigan, told Michigan lottery officials that she made an unusual choice when she visited the family fair store. She said, quote, I usually only play Fantasy 5, but when I was at the store, I decided to buy a Powerball ticket on a whim. And early the next morning, I checked my ticket, and when I saw I won $1 million, I started screaming. My son ran into the room thinking something was wrong until I said, I just won $1 million. So I must have looked the numbers over 5 times over after to make sure that I wasn't mistaken. So Love says she plans to use her winnings to buy a house and share with her family. Well, good for her. That's pretty cool. Yeah, $1 million on a whim. That's pretty, that's pretty good stuff, isn't it? Yeah, the King James. Yeah, when you say King James demonology book, is there something specific that you're wanting to know, or just overall general? Yeah, it was it's been a while. What is it? Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's been a while. Just the overall. Oh boy, that's a big one. Yeah, I mean we can talk about that. Yeah, so I have read it, and there's several things about the King James Demonology book. Some people like it, and some people don't. There are some folks that are very clear that they do not support it for a variety of reasons. I don't know. Have you read it? Just Justin 1234. Just Justin. So for those of you who don't know, so let me give you a little bit of information about this particular book. It's been a while, and it was written by King James VI of Scotland. He also became, I believe, James I of England. I'm not for sure. I think it's true. So anyway, he was first published in about 1595, maybe 6, 7, something like that. So the book is notable for its exploration of witchcraft, magic, demonic possession as well, of course. And there's a dialogue. What it does is it presents it's framed as a dialogue between there's a skeptic and some other individuals, and they have like these subjects are discussed. So the purpose of it, King James wrote this book partly to educate and inform the public about the dangers and realities of witchcraft, which that's the problem that I have, because I think especially there's so many people that were falsely accused of witchcraft, and I that's a problem for me that was truly abused. It was abused, and then of course talks about the demonic, and so he wanted to deal with the skepticism and also provide theological, philosophical explanations of these issues. So the book one, there's a magic and necromancy, and it talks about the types of magics, the type of necromancy, and lawful and unlawful practices. It's been, again, I'm trying to think on the top of my head. There's several books that it contains. The book 2 is witchcraft, and it obviously deals with witches and their pacts with devils and the ability to cause harm and even accusations And that's what I did not like, because this book was used by many to falsely accuse people of witchcraft. And then, of course, on the book 3 was about spirits and spectra. It talks about apparitions and possession, and the influence there of the book. Look, the problem is it influenced the fear and suspicion of witchcraft in England and Scotland. And it really did contribute to, unfortunately, people being unalived, being falsely accused of witchcraft. And he had a fascination. King James had a fascination with and the fear of witchcraft as well. And so it continued. But I think it's an important historical document. But I also think that people need to understand that this document, this book, was used for nefarious reasons. There are good points to this book, but unfortunately, it was used as a tool to justify hatred towards innocent people. So there we go. Because there are some things that just kind of goes a little extreme, with the witchcraft and how you determine if someone is a witch and birthmarks and all this other stuff. It's just pretty. So, what's a Book of Enoch? What about it? When they appropriated nope. The Book of Enoch is incredibly problematic because actually, and there's also Enoch. There's a problem also with Enoch, because Enoch had this vision that he saw Jesus, and Jesus told him that Jesus failed in his mission, and that it was up to Enoch to basically restore that mission. That's a problem, obviously. But there's so many issues with the Book of Enoch. First of all, I've talked about this. I've actually talked about this quite a bit. The sons of men, or sons of God, were not demons at all. They were not. They were the children of Seth. So they had nothing to do with demons. Jesus said that demons neither marry or procreate. Genesis chapter 6, verse 4 tells us that the Nephilim existed before and after the sons of God had relations with women. So therefore, the sons of God could not have been, it couldn't have been demons, number one. But the Nephilim could not have been the offspring of the sons of God. They just couldn't, because they existed before and after. So the sons of God were the children of Seth, and that was obviously the third child of Adam and Eve. And actually, if you look at in the Greek translation, Nephilim means Greek warrior. It has nothing to do with giants, has nothing to do with demons. The Book of Enoch is Gnostic, and although it's for the historical purposes, it's okay to read, but there is a reason that it's not in the Bible. There's a lot of errors. As a matter of fact, in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, Paul even says, "Do not argue over endless genealogies and the foolish myths of the Nephilim." So this was happened in the 2nd, even 3rd century BC. This introducing the Nephilim, the idea that the Nephilim were offsprings of demons and women. And the reason it says endless genealogies, because the Book of Enoch has this huge, long genealogy going all the way back to Satan. And also a huge problem with the Book of Enoch, it places the blame of sin on demons. So it takes our culpability away and say, oh, well, it's not our fault. It's the demons. It's all the demons' fault. And so it kind of gives a scapegoat, and I disagree with that. So there's a lot of problems with the Book of Enoch. But that just, just a few things, it's just a few. Just a few things that I have a problem with it. Okay. So there you go. Hopefully that answered your question. Yeah, the sons of God were children of Seth. They were not at all. So it was just basically to sell. A lot of this was recreated, or not recreated, but information that was taken from Gnostic language to sell books. And well, we have what's called deuterocanonical. So, for example, there are several books there's Catholic books with Apocrypha. And so there is a difference between Catholic Bibles and Protestant Bibles. So on your, if you have a Protestant Bible, sometimes it will say with Apocrypha. And there are reasons. I did a presentation once on that as well, about what's the difference between a Catholic Bible and the Protestant Bible. So sometimes if you see your Bibles, like the King James, or some Bibles will have the difference. So like Apocrypha. And if you want to know why, I'll be happy to explain why that happened, how we got there, how we got the difference between the two. Yeah, the Book of Enoch. So let's talk. Let me just share a couple things. The Book of Enoch, it really is a collection of Jewish apocalyptic texts, and Enoch is the pen, obviously the author, and he's actually the great grandfather of Noah. But there's a lot of reasons why theologians just disagree with the Book of Enoch. First of all, the canonical status. It's not a part of the canonical scripture in most parts of Christianity, not all, but in most. It is considered apocryphal, meaning that its authenticity and the divine inspiration, they're not recognized by most traditions. But it is accepted as canonical by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Also, there's questions about its authorship and authenticity. And because it's attributed to Enoch, a figure from Genesis, but it was probably obviously composed much later. And it's believed to have been composed the 3rd century BC and the 1st century BC. And so that's a huge problem, because there's a lack of authorship to authenticate it. And that's why a lot of people consider it invalid, or at least not reliable. And as I mentioned about the theological content, that's an issue. And we talked about fallen angels' interactions with humans. That just disagree. And even the historical influence. And so it eventually fell out of favor of the early Jewish and even the Christian communities. So like the church fathers like Tertullian, he did reference it positively, but by the time the formation of the Christian biblical canon, it was just simply not widely accepted. And of course, there's other things as well. Okay, so yeah, I'll talk about it. So here's a brief overview of the difference between the Catholic Bible and the Protestant Bible. Well, because it is historical, so I think it's okay to have it as a historical document. But so, I mean, with all due respect, so is, a lot of texts that are erroneous. I mean, I've read the Gospel of Judas, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. There are several that I read that Gnostic writings that are problematic. So for those of you who don't know, there is a big difference between the Catholic Bible and the Protestant Bible. Both the Jewish Bible and the Hebrew canon in the Protestant Bible, the Old Testament, they contain 39 books. But in the Catholic Bible, we have 46 books. So here's why. Let me give you try to narrow it down, okay? So several hundred years before the birth of Christ, the Babylonian conquerors forced the Jews to leave Jerusalem and away from the temple, and often even from their priest. The exiled people, they forgot how to read and write and speak Hebrew. So after a while, Jewish scholars wanted to make the Bible accessible again, and histories about like the periods were added, and eventually becoming so well. And it's important. So books like Wisdom, because what happened is, because they lost their language of Hebrew, Jewish scholars wanted the Bible to be accessible, so they translated Hebrew scripture into the Greek language that was commonly spoken. So books of wisdom and histories about the period, they were added, and eventually becoming so well known that even Jesus and the early Christian writers, they were familiar with them. But like the original Hebrew scripture, the Greek text, which were known as the Septuagint, they were not in a codex or like a book form, like we're accustomed to. But they were handwritten on leather or parchment scrolls. because they were rolled up, for easy storage. So eventually what happened is the Jewish exiles were allowed to return to Jerusalem, where they renovated the temple. And then in AD 70, people started, they almost completely destroyed the sacred structure, which has never been rebuilt, by the way. So without this central place of worship, the Jews began looking to the Bible as for their focal point of faith. But to assure the purity of that faith, only Hebrew scripture was allowed in the Jewish canon. So by then, however, the earliest Christians actually spoke and read Greek. So they continued to use the Septuagint, or the Greek version of the Bible, for many centuries. And then after the Reformation, some Christians decided to accept translations into Latin, then English, and only from the Hebrew text that the Jewish Bible contained. So the 7 additional books in the Greek translation became known as the Apocrypha. It means hidden. And so since the books themselves were no secret, that's what happened. So the leather scrolls, that's why there's a big difference between the Catholics and the Protestant. So anyway, a lot of people, even the Protestants, add it with Apocrypha. So like the books of Tobit, Judith, Wisdom, Ecclesiasticus, Baruch, 1st and 2nd Maccabees. And there was also editions of Esther and Daniel. So there you go. So hopefully I know it's a long answer, but that's the best Cliff Notes, I guess, version I can give you. So hopefully it helps you. President Marie Thomas. Yeah, Catherine. Actually, according to the Bible, so Enoch, I believe it's in Genesis chapter 5. I don't have the obviously verse memorized. It's something around 15 to 30 or somewhere around then, but I know it's Genesis chapter 5. So according to the Bible, Enoch did not die in the conventional sense. So it's written that Enoch actually walked with God, and that he was not, so he basically, for God took him, and that has been interpreted by a lot of people to mean that Enoch was taken up to heaven without experiencing death. And that notion, by the way, is supported by New Testament in the book of Hebrews. In Hebrews chapter 11, I don't know, I forgot the verse. It says here, it says that by faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death. Yeah, I've answered that. Maria, yeah. Oh, Marie Thomas, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot. That's good. That's good. That's no problem. Yeah, I encourage you to read the Apocrypha. It's yep. They're actually beautiful. They're wonderful books. Yeah, you have to know there's a difference between Gnosticism. Gnosticism means that the material world is evil and that only the spiritual world is good. Well, that directly violates what Scripture says when God created and said it was good. So Gnosticism teaches that you can only gain knowledge or truth. Truth is only the ultimate, I guess, reality and what you should achieve. And everything physical is evil. But the biblical worldview of there's one God, creator, obviously, but the Gnosticism teaches there's multiple creators. And the Bible teaches that the world, body, soul, and spirit are good. But Gnosticism says, nope, the world and the body, they are all evil. Only the spirit and the soul is good. And in the Bible, it teaches that Jesus is fully human and fully divine. But Gnostic teachings, like the Book of Enoch and other teachings, well, not the Book of Enoch, because obviously Jesus came afterwards, but it says that they believe Gnosticism teaches that Jesus only appeared as human, but he was actually just a spirit. So it was like, you go to one of these concerts of the people who passed away, and you see them on stage, but it's not really them. And the Bible talks about how Jesus came to restore relationship broken by sin. But Gnosticism teaches that ignorance, not sin, is the ultimate problem. And then the Bible also teaches that faith in Christ brings salvation. It's available to everybody. But Gnosticism says, no, only it's special knowledge that only a select few will bring to salvation. So that's a big apocrypha means hidden. So we just talked about the apocrypha, the books, the difference between the Protestant and Catholic Bible. So there we go. Yeah, what did he say, please? Yeah, basically what happened is the Jews left Israel. They basically forgot how to speak, read, and write Hebrew, and Greek was the common language, and therefore there was a lot of parchment. There was other books that were added, and then they came back to Israel, and they were obviously wanted to create the Bible, and they say, nope, we're not going to accept the Greek translation. We're going to only speak the Hebrew, or so that's the so. Okay. No, Jesus was not married. That's just absurd. It really is. I mean, it really is absurd. People try to discredit Jesus at every avenue. Every avenue. They constantly. It's I hope you're feeling better, Ruth. I hope you get to feel better. Yeah, people are they're always doing it, no matter what. It's just kind of constant, isn't it? Yeah, someone's asking. I do believe on Messenger. I do believe in the shroud. I do believe that the Shroud of Turin is legitimate. I do. Okay. No. We're not going to get into the argument again about Jesus not being God. I've already done that before. I've already done that many times. You know what? It's because of Mary Magdalene, and then they say that the Cana that was Jesus' wedding. I was like, Canaan. I was like, give me a break. That is so idiotic. It really is. It makes no sense. Anybody who thinks that was Jesus' wedding. I mean, how do you even respond to that? You know. Yeah, see, Joseph, it's just not mentioned. Joseph, well, it was believed that he was older in age, and he just lived as a carpenter, and it's unfortunate, but it's just not mentioned. Okay. Okay. Jesus did not accept worship. Really? He didn't accept worship? Is that what you're trying to say to me on Messenger? Do you really want to go? Okay. So you're trying to so someone's saying that Jesus never accepted worship. John chapter 20, verse 28 through 29. Thomas responded, "My Lord and my God." And Jesus said, "Because you have seen me, you believed. My Lord and my God." In Luke chapter 19, verse 37 through 40. So remember, the disciples began to joyfully shout, praise God in loud voices. Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest. And they began to worship him. In Matthew chapter 14, verse 33. Chapter 14, verse 33. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." John chapter 9, verse 38. Then the man who had been healed said, Lord, I believe, and he worshiped him. Luke chapter 24, verse 52. Then they worshiped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy. So yeah, the Bible does mention several times that Jesus was worshiped and he did not rebuke them. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, it's always people always try to discredit Christ. And it's like okay, all right, okay. Anyway, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Certainly will, Catherine. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you're having a good. Hopefully wherever you are, you're having a good day. Yeah. Yes. Well, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Jesus did refer to himself as a servant. You're absolutely right. That's very good. I'm glad that you mentioned this. Do you know why? Do you know why, Mr. Facebook Messenger, who doesn't want to put it in the chat? Matthew chapter 10, verse 24. Chapter 24, verse 45. Chapter 12, verse 18. John chapter 13, verse 16. So yeah, God is humble, came down as a man to serve mankind, humankind. The servant of the Lord is, by the way, is also what the prophet Isaiah calls the divine Messiah. So Jesus is saying, I am the servant. So to the Jews, he knew that he was talking about the prophet Isaiah, his messianic prophecies. Isaiah chapter 42, chapter 49, and especially chapter 53. Anyway. Yeah, it's always somebody. That's okay. That's okay though. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. So anyway, anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, absolutely, Catherine. Yeah, God. Why don't you come? Do me a favor. Why don't you come into the chat room and let's have a conversation so everybody can see you instead of hiding behind Messenger with your username. That's user 1223. Yep, God is Almighty. God Almighty is greater than Jesus. You are correct, and he's even given the Bible, or she, I don't know, John chapter 14 verse 28. Wow. So how can Jesus be God if God Almighty is greater than Jesus? He says, aha, I got you. Yeah. Jesus does say that the Father is greater than him. But he also says that he and the Father are one. Did you read John chapter 10, verse 30? Because Jesus says that everything that the Father has is his. John chapter 16, verse 15. So Jesus clearly understood his own glory in John chapter 17, verse 1 through 3, by the way, when he says, glorify me with the same glory I had before the world began. Whoa, you didn't read that part, did you? Jesus said the Father is greater in terms of incarnation. So the theology of the incarnation is that Jesus chose to humble himself by setting aside his outward form of glory while still maintaining his divine nature. So by coming as man during his time before the resurrection and ascension, you can read Philippians chapter 2 if you want to read a little bit more about that. Okay. I didn't know we were going to have a theology lesson. We've already talked about genealogies. Why do you guys do this? I don't understand. Do you really want to learn, or you just want to try to discredit Christianity. Yeah, there are two genealogies, and there should be. There's a genealogy of Jesus in Matthew. There's a genealogy in Luke. Did you know why? They don't disagree. Jesus had a biological mom, Mary, and a legal father, but not biological father, Joseph. So Matthew records Jesus' a genealogy of law, his adopted father, Joseph. And Luke records the genealogy of nature, the biological genealogy of Mary. That's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's not that's not complicated. Anyway. No. Jesus was not obscuring the gospel by speaking in parables. Not at all. Not at all. Jesus, why would Jesus deliberately obscure the gospel by speaking in parables so that people would not understand him, turn and be forgiven? Did he not come that all men be saved? Well, look, Jesus, Jesus referring to Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9 and 10. Jesus spoke in parables to be merciful. So God wants all to be saved. It says that in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. A parable is appropriate because those who want to follow God can be guided to know its meaning. And a parable will also will not be understood by those who do not want to follow God. And in those times, they did speak in many times in parable. They were very a verbal culture. Okay. Anybody else? Otherwise, we're going to close up shop here. Yeah, I did a presentation on why did you choose to follow God? Because it is an innate call that draws me to God. And because I think it's, first of all, from a logical perspective, I think it's completely illogical to deny the existence of God. That's totally, that is 100% illogical. There's nothing logical about denying God, even using science. Yeah, cemeteries. Yeah, people. I don't know why they. I did when there were some people desecrating the cemetery. So you know what I mean. But I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, if people want to, that's their right. But so anyway, no, I don't think the Pope Francis is the last pope. They've been saying that for a while. They've been saying that for such a long time. This pope is the last pope. And they'll say it again to the next pope who is, going to be they'll say he's the last pope. It's just kind of, they'll be doing that. I guarantee you. So, but I want to remind everybody, don't forget. Nope. You're not gonna. Nope. I don't want to embarrass you. Jesus did not steal. Jesus's narrative was not stolen from Horace. That is incorrect. That is idiot. That is absolutely incorrect. Okay. Yeah, the story was written down 5,000 years ago for Horace, and the story about Jesus was 2,000 years ago. Okay, and you okay? So you're okay. The claim is that Jesus was born of the Virgin Mary, and you're saying Horace was born of the Virgin Isis, and so therefore, Jesus' story was stolen, or they stole from Horace. No. Horace was not conceived of a virgin, not at all. In fact, both mural and, by the way, textual evidence, if you can clearly see, from Egypt indicate that Isis There is no evidence that Mary, Meri, was not even her name. And if she hovered over a male private part that she created of Osiris and conceived Horus. And while she may have been a virgin before the conception, she utilizes Horus's parts to conceive. She had later had, by the way, another son with Osiris as well. That sounds nothing like Jesus' story. So good try. And yeah, I understand Jesus' birthday in 25th, but no, there is no reference that Horus' story at all that was born in December 25th. In the Horus story, in the Horus narrative, there is no reference to a cave, a manger, birth story at all. As a matter of fact, and none of these details are present in the ancient Egyptian stories of Horus. None. Horus was born in a swamp, and his birth was not heralded by an angel. There's no star to announce his birth, so no good try there. No star. There's always people trying to anyway. Horus was it? It's some Egyptian god. It's Egyptian mythology. Okay, so there we go. So anyway, guys, it's Horus. But so I'm going to be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll have a good time there. And looking forward to that for a Bible study. Looking for it. Hopefully you are as well. And go from there. So I'm going to let me just close out shop soon here. I'll stay on TikTok for just a tad bit longer. So for those of you in Spreaker, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. Just much easier for me to do it that way. That way, I'm not. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be here and Miss Judy Ann's going to be here. Miss Wilma's going to be here. So we go on at 8 o'clock live tomorrow. So Miss Wilma teaches our kids Bible study, and Judy Ann teaches the Bible study from the laity perspective, and we'll have a good time there. Looking forward to it. My friends, remember, your value does not decrease based on someone's inability or refusal to see your worth. You're priceless, and don't let anybody tell you or convince you otherwise. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble. Good night.